Hello and welcome to part 2 of the continuing review of Spider-Man 3. Sorry we didn't start sooner, but we were running low on time. But now let's begin. Now we open up with the retelling of the first two films in case anyone never saw any of the other two. But of course we unfortunately couldn't get Danny Elfman to use the music from the first two because he had a falling out with Sam Raimi. So unfortunately we got somebody else to do the music. Not the way I intended it to happen, but to tell you the truth, nobody could have seen that coming. Anyway, it all starts out usual. I'm saving the day and everything. From small petty crimes and such, but while trying to juggle my work and my girl. But it feels like my girl is growing distant between me because she just can't handle my crime fight. Meanwhile, I am planning my revenge on Peter, who betrayed me and killed my father. Wait a minute. What are you wearing? This is my father's suit. I know that, but that's not what he wore in the movie. Well, I thought I would make it up to the fans by putting it on. Don't you think that's good? No, you didn't wear that at all. It was more like Solo from the comics. Look it up. Look. It may not have been the right costume, but I really feel like I'm doing justice for the fans by wearing this. No, you're not. You're just embarrassing yourself. And me as well. I was only trying to appeal to the kids of this generation. That's why I got the glider skateboard. Do the do! Anyway, but I still think everything's good. I'm planning on asking MJ to marry me. But all the while, at school, I met up with a girl named Gwen Stacy, who is also a model. It also stops a natural disaster. It also saved her life from a disaster impending. Where I also meet up Eddie Brock, who is dating Gwen Stacy apparently, who wants my job apparently. Oh, and also, I'd really like to say that I had just broken out of prison. I wanted to go see my sick daughter. I'm confronted by my wife, who's very upset with me for being here, and then I hug my little girl. She's very sick, and tell her I love her, and I escape later on onto a testing site and turn into a living sand creature. Okay, anyway, back to my story. And it turns out I'm kissing MJ at the park, and I don't notice it, but a meteor crash lands in the park, attaches itself onto my little scooter, and eventually take her home and stuff. Later on, I confront Parker with my new outfit and beat him senseless. Yeah, with his snowboarding glider and his usual goblin stuff. But I'm ultimately kicked off my ass and ended up in the hospital with concussion. With no memory whatsoever. And lucky me for that. Anyway, there was a big celebration in honor for me saving Captain Stacy's daughter, Gwen. And I'm presented with a kiss from Gwen Stacy herself. And MJ's upset about that. Yeah, I could tell. Anyway, I saw. I ended up seeing Sandman escaping in the process. Yeah, I did a bank robbery, and I'm confronted by that raving idiot. I punched him senseless, kissed my legs, but I later escaped without the money. And all I can wonder from that is, where do these guys keep coming from? Anyway, I later find out that the Sandman is really the man who murdered my Uncle Ben. Did you say father? Shut up. Sorry. Anyway, I'm waiting to confront the guy who killed my father, which is Sandman. But later on, the ooze that I didn't see before bounced to my costume. Yep. And he ultimately gains the power of the black alien ooze. Yep. That's right. I turn into the black costume symbiote Spider-Man. That wasn't the one you wore either. He just looked at basically the same scheme, but just colored black. Okay, I didn't come up with that idea, okay? Anyway, I'm impressed and wondering where this new black suit came from. I see Eddie Brock taking pictures of me. I smash his camera and wanting to confront Sandman. Later, I then learned that he ended up taking pictures of this same crime scene. And in the subway, I confront Sandman. Yeah, he confronts me. He wears that dumb black suit. He wonders about his uncle that I accidentally killed, but we'll reveal that later on. But we ultimately can get in a huge fight. Yeah, I press his face against his subway train, and we knock a few heads together through brick walls and such. Yeah. He opens up a big tunnel of water that turns me into mud. And that's how I defeated the Sandman.